Hey y'all, it has been a while. But listen, I just had to take a minute to do a video to talk about this. I know I haven't done a video in quite some time. Again, I don't know what I'm doing with this YouTube thing, but today there's been this particular couple, ex couple, that's what you want to call it, that has gone viral and has taken over social media. Uh, and I'm talking about 50, oh, I was about to say 50 Cent. The Baby and Danny Lee. Oh my God, y'all. First of all, let me say I'm highly annoyed. America is really and truly bored, and not just America, but in general. Because ever since this whole COVID thing, the things that have gone viral have been, they've like really gone viral. Like it's been, I don't know, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous the things that are getting the attention that they are getting nowadays. Several things, several things that I find problematic about the situation with the Baby and Danny Lee. I'm gonna start here. First and foremost, we need to stop having babies if you're not married. And I am in no way, shape, or form advocating abortion, Plan B. I'm saying we need to abstain from activities that will produce a child if you're not mentally, physically, financially prepared to deal with the child. Okay? It happens every day. It's been happening for centuries, but it needs to stop. This pattern absolutely, positively needs to be broken. It needs to be stopped. It has to. It is so toxic. I've shared my age before. I'm 44, never been married, no kids. And it blows my mind when people say, "Oh, why have you never had kids?" To me, the common sense answer is, I'm not married. Never tried. Why would I have a child out of wedlock? And don't get me wrong, things happen, things can happen. There are times when people have taken every precaution possible to avoid it, and it still kind of happens. Um, so I get that, and there's no judgment. But when there's competitive behavior with the same result, that's the definition of insanity. Um, Speaking specifically to this relationship with Danny and the Baby, nobody like truly knows the ins and outs of what's going on with them. What has been spoken, what has been promised, what has not been promised, this or that. One guarantee is they were never married. The prospect of that happening was probably like 0.001%. When she did let him know she was pregnant, he broke up with her. Ma'am, generally speaking, and I'm not just talking to Dan Lee, people show you who they are. They show you what they're about, and they tell you. I point to my head, but they tell you. You just have to listen. They'll tell you their intentions, and or they'll tell you what they're not intending. You just have to see it and listen. I'll give you an example. I have a friend that had a baby with a gentleman that she was they weren't even dating. They were casually seeing each other. She got pregnant, had the baby, and she was blown away by the fact that he was not financially providing for the child. Me being her friend, I kind of know some of the backstory. They never went out, never had plans or discussions of being in a relationship. They were just going with the flow to see where things were going. And when I say never went out, he never even took her to McDonald's, right? So she has this baby thinking this man was going to appear. Ma'am, he was never there. That guy that you were looking for, once you had that baby, he was never there. He can't be something that he was not. And you can't make him into something he's not. Same thing with the guys. Let's reverse it. You kicking it with the girl, you feeling her, there's this attraction, y'all share this chemistry, cool to be around, but you've never set an expectation for this or that. She has this baby, and she's like, "Where you at? I need you to be here. This needs to be us. We need to be a family for this baby." The dude's looking at this girl like, "Ooh, where is this coming from?" He's looking at her like that because never ever had that thought crossed his mind. Never. So in his mind, this baby coming does not translate to marriage, relationship, me being here 24/7. And it never was like that. So why do you think that would change? And it's like, it's just gonna, and then the women go crazy. Like, they're absolutely crazy. It's part of the reason why I don't date men with little children. Because, and it's not necessarily even because of the men. Um, I'm not dealing with that woman. The first 5 years, I think for some reason, and this is just my opinion based on things that I've seen, I think it takes about 5 years once a woman has a child for her to really grasp, okay, I'm not gonna be with this man, and I really am gonna have to do this without him. And when I say without him, a man can financially support a child, and y'all can set up visitations, vice versa. It can even be equal time. If you're not together, you're still kind of doing it by yourself, especially if you don't get together at all to do things together. Um, it's just different. So yeah, I just don't understand why people expect something different because a baby comes. Like, the baby only makes it harder. That's funny. I said the baby only makes it harder. That's funny. But yeah, but I'm being so serious. Like, this drives me crazy. And then what's the other little singer name? Um, she has a melodic voice. She was dating London on track. Oh my god, I can't believe I know her name because I love her music. But anyway, she chimes in, "Girl, I know what you're going through, ma'am. You're the fourth baby mama. This man has not, for lack of better words, legitimately produced a child yet. What do you think is going to be different with you?" I just, it's mind blowing to me. It's mind blowing. And I just said, people need to wake up. They really need to wake up. You need to look at everything. If I'm gonna date a man that has a child, I'm looking at what his relationship is like with the mother of those kids. I'm looking at, and when I say relationship, I'm not talking about if they're involved. Obviously, my expectation is that there would be none of that involved, you know. But they need to be involved in a healthy way that is conducive for their child, and essentially conducive for both of them, because it only provides stress to them when they're not getting along and not on the same page. And if it's not conducive for you as the adults, think about what it's doing to the child, the impact that it has on the child. And it's easy to say, "Oh, well, I make it up this way, I make it." No, that time, that attention, that those core values, those core principles, they are so essential for life. Um, yeah. So I found it quite disturbing. I have a news app because what I do for a living, I kind of need to know what's going on with the areas that I manage, in the area that I manage, because I am not always notified by law enforcement of things that are going on. So I need to be in the know. And with this news app, I expect to get like real news. I received a news break notification about these two on my phone today while I'm at work. I'm just like, what? Why is this news? Why? They're not the first ones to do it. They certainly won't be the last. Um, I think people put way, way, way too much of their personal business on social media. Way too much. Some people may think I do. And for example, and I think that my life is very boring though. So, but a lot of people look at my social media and think, "Oh, she's always doing something. She's always doing something." No, the truth of what is Felicia Williams is Felicia Williams works a lot. There's certain goals that I have for myself, um, long term and short term. Um, and when you don't have a partner, you got to get it in. Okay, so I work first, hustle first. I work hard, and then I play. And when I play, I play, I play. But even with me playing, it's nothing crazy. I like to travel. I just be in complete chill mode, and I love to eat good. I eat out a lot, but I also cook a lot, and I cook very well. But anyway, that's about me. Back to the whole baby thing. People really need to stop having these babies out of wedlock. We need to stop carelessly producing children off of a feeling that we have for somebody or an attraction that we have for somebody, and you haven't thought about what happens if. Because children are a very big responsibility, and it's so reckless. Like it's just reckless and it's so unhealthy. And I see so many kids in such messed up situations because of poor choices made by their mothers and fathers. And sadly, you can't tell the mothers and fathers that they not on their stuff. They think they're really parenting. And that's even crazier because I feel like everybody has something they can improve on, everybody has something they can work on. You need at least one person in your life that is always going to check you. That person for me is my mother. She is my biggest fan, right? She makes me feel like I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. I'm so smart and I'm so intelligent and she's such a proud mother and this and that. But let me do something she doesn't like or that goes against the grain. She's gonna be the first one. What are you doing? You need to take that down. What do you have on? That's inappropriate, not how you want to represent yourself, even now at my age. And as much as it sometimes annoys me, I love it because it keeps me balanced. She's not one of them yes people. And I know when she tells me no or tells me I should not and I need to not, it's from a place of genuine love. You understand what I'm saying? Stop having these kids out of wedlock. It's crazy. And then stop putting so much of your stuff on social media. These people watching this, they really don't care. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. And they got opinions, just like I have an opinion, right? But the truth is about what's really going on between in the dynamic of the situation, right? And it's just really sad. It's sad. Um, Specific to that situation, all I can say is all I can do is pray for them and pray for that baby because she didn't ask to be here amongst that foolishness at all. And unfortunately, sometimes when we make mistakes, we got to deal with it. And having a child is a lifelong. It's a lifelong commitment. You say, oh, the child when the child turned 18 and adult, yeah, but it's deeper than that. It's deeper. So, and we all know that. But yeah, just protect your seeds and protect your wounds. Take the time to establish where are we going? What are we doing? What happens if? This stuff is important, especially when we're making decisions about your body and that are going to physically, spiritually, and financially tie you to a person potentially for the rest of your life. You cannot make you should not make long-term decisions off of very, 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 very temporary good feelings. I'm gonna leave it at that. Hopefully I didn't ramble. Hopefully what I said makes some sense. Please like, comment, subscribe. I know I haven't done a video in a while, but appreciate you. Have a good night.